Do I have to put Kirby down?
Put the Kirby down, and I hope you don't call your dick Kirby, because that's gross.
Why would you think that?
Who calls a dick Kirby? It's round. That's what you call your balls.
Oh.
What?
Kirby balls.
Kerballs.
My two Kirbys and my Skyward Sword.
Space program. I think it's a whole new
And my
meaning.
Skyward Sword.
Happy 1 year anniversary to us.
Happy 1 year anniversary.
Hello and welcome to the
That's my job.
I fucking took it from
That's my job. I can cut it out.
Nope.
Yeah, I can.
Don't.
We've done a good job.
Welcome everybody
Well,
to the
in that
1
we've
year
done a terrible job.
anniversary
Jube.
of the Yellowface podcast.
We did a good job.
I mean, we rebooted once, and we
Yeah.
separated the podcast into two things at one
we
point.
renamed
Yeah,
it.
we
Did
did.
we? Yeah, we renamed it.
couple of
And
Yeah.
we did a spin-off.
I mean, not
But
really a spin-off. We just kind of
It's
separated
been a
it into two.
It's been a
Wait.
busy year.
We did a spin-off with Joey and Chandler.
No one gets that
No
but
one
you.
liked it, did they?
And it wasn't even Chandler. I just needed to put someone else in there.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's E3 season, and round about this time last year, we started doing podcasts.
By season, do you mean
Week.
3 days?
But you know
It's
what I
the
mean.
most wonderful
time
time
of the year.
It's like Christmas came early a lot of the time when it comes to this time of year.
Nerdmas.
It is.
Yeah, Merry Nerdmas.
Very
everybody.
nerdmas.
I want that to be a thing so bad. Nerdmas. Anyway, E3
And a
coverage.
geeky new year.
Geeky do, yeah. Well, E3 coverage, we're going to talk about some of the stuff we've seen and all that stuff. So let's start off with press conferences.
What was the first thing we saw?
So the
Microsoft?
first
Kicked off
E3 kicked off with Microsoft,
Mm-hmm.
which I really liked.
Yeah, they
Which
did
was
a
pretty
great
good.
job.
They did well.
You did a good job.
Good job. They showed me the reason I'm going to get a PS4,
Oh.
a Xbox One.
Oh, what did you do?
Everyone's gonna dislike this video now.
Oh, well, at least they're watching it.
Yay! Thumbs down flag.
No well, any publicity is good publicity, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. They showed Scalebound, which is a Platinum game exclusive. The dude
dragon
with the
thing
headphones
with
and the
the
dragon.
Is that called
sword.
Scalebound?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of Bloodborne. No, yeah. go on.
Bloodborne, that's the PS4 exclusive, which is Project Beast, but we'll get to that in a minute. But like, yeah, Platinum doing exclusive for the Xbox One, and that was the nail in the coffin for me because I love Platinum games.
Again, I'd have to say, really?
Yeah, I know you think Platinum because of
Anarchy Reigns. It's not that it's bad. It's just it feels poorly made.
Does that mean you're gonna get the new Bayonetta on the Wii U?
No, because I never played the first Bayonetta
It comes
game.
with the first Bayonetta.
Which I
on the
know,
same
which
disc.
again it does,
Bundle?
which was kind of like, I might get a Wii U now.
It's a
but
Wii U bundle.
It's I don't know. I'm moving into a house with a guy who's getting a Wii U next year for uni, so
So you just share.
I'll probably, if he's down with that, I'll probably just like, hey, I'm gonna buy
Yeah.
it. Do you mind if I play it? That's gonna be it.
And you've already bought and he just goes, no, I'm
Yeah.
playing Smash Brothers.
Yeah, I'll do you. I'll fight you.
Get out of my room.
Yeah.
Playing as Pac-Man and Reggie Fils-Aimé.
Yeah. FFF.
Did you see the Mega 64 video
No.
The
before?
Regibot thing.
Yeah,
that was
really
funny. What else did they show it?
Who? Microsoft?
Yeah.
So they started off with Call of Duty, which me and Matt
Yeah.
didn't. We didn't see the very start of it, so it just started off in gameplay, and we were like, "Whoa, what
what's
was
this?
this?"
This looks really cool. And
And
then
then
it came
through
Call
the-
of Duty, and I was like,
What?
oh.
Okay.
And then I realised if I had seen Call of Duty
Yeah.
before the video, I would be like,
Mention
oh,
that,
fucking
yeah.
COD again.
Yeah.
But since I saw the gameplay, I'm now thinking about, maybe I should give it a chance this time. Sure, the characters might not be that cool, and the story might be not. But the multiplayer, is
I
like the
mean,
main thing, right?
Right.
So maybe
Look
I'll
how well
give
that
it
turned
a
out
try.
for Titanfall.
But yeah,
2 new modes. Try 2 new Titans, maybe. I'm just saying.
yeah, bring in
Guys.
more Titans.
Yeah.
And I don't
3
know.
is not enough.
And then they showed Forza, shiny new cards, and the
You mean Forza? Oh, you already said that.
yeah.
You're genuinely saying that? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, how is the what's the name of
Forza.
that? The
It's Forza.
Forza, blah blah.
Oh, did they show the crew?
Yeah, that
They
was
did.
the
Let's but let's just keep on Forza for a sec.
What's the name of that track?
They announced Nibelwing in
Nibelwing.
Germany.
Yeah, I think that's where it is.
Yeah, it's that was like it's one of the German.
It's one
countries.
of the.
Well, good job.
Sweden.
Good job.
How many times can we say that? In one podcast?
Let's not make this obnoxious.
I'm sure we won't say it that much when we get to Sony's press conference.
Ooh.
Yeah, they showed the Nibelwing for the existing Forza game, but they also showed a completely new Forza game. Well, not completely new. It's a sequel.
Yeah.
It's called Horizon, which is in the same kind of vein as The Crew.
Is it Horizon 2?
Yeah, Horizon 2. That's sort of like a open world game, but it's got weathering and stuff.
Alright.
So like,
Really? I didn't know they showed 2.
Yeah, Horizon 2.
Alright.
So like the day and night cycle changes, and it rains, and it creates puddles on the map. So you go into it at speed, you skid off and stuff.
That's cool.
Which is pretty cool. Still gonna get The Crew over Forza because Forza handles like balls.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Then they showed Sunset Overdrive,
Yeah.
which had the
They showed a trailer
and some gameplay, but
They showed gameplay later in E3 though.
Yeah, they didn't show it at
On
their
the Microsoft
presser.
stage.
Yeah,
but like that that advert was
smart.
I think that was the best advertising
Have
campaign
no
I've seen in
fear.
a while.
You and your crate are saved.
I can't at E3. I don't like companies digging on other companies. Sony, but that was the right amount of because it wasn't very
It was just driving at
the
games
fact that
in general.
Yeah,
now.
games in general.
Yeah, that's okay.
it was-
It's
it
when
was-
you one particular thing.
Yeah, I just found it funny.
Which they did
Cough,
again.
cough, Sony.
I found it funny.
Did they do that again?
Well, they said make sure it's the most powerful place to play. It wasn't as bad as last.
They
year.
made a dig at the Kinect as well. They at the Morpheus bit.
Yeah.
They were like,
With the option.
we're moving away from the camera or something because it's a useless piece of. I don't know. I can't remember.
No,
what
it was
they
just
said.
like we give you the option to buy it if you want.
Yeah, it's
that's what they
just
said.
stupid digs at obvious.
They're not going to.
It's just
Yeah.
It's whatever. Yeah, I like the advertising for Sunset Overdrive because it was it started off like a really intense, gritty trailer,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Is this
Although,
a new Battlefield or something?"
To be fair, from the art style, I was like, this is going to be some kind of joke. I'm sure.
Yeah, and then they showed Insomniac and the guy crashing through the door, which was voiced by Yuri Lowenthal. Yuri Love. But yeah,
Love that guy.
I was like, okay, yeah, you kind of
Yep,
sold me. Yeah.
I'm buying that game.
I'm definitely getting
Yeah.
that game. But I
the
must
gameplay looks really good.
must say that was not the game that sold me again. It was Scalebound. I was
Yeah.
like, I would if they didn't show anything besides.
Let's not just keep going back to
I
Scalebound.
won't go-
Please.
If they didn't show anything other than
It does now strike me that
Stardust.
we didn't say anything about Scalebound. We just said that it's the thing that Lawrence is going to buy an Xbox One.
It's because they didn't show any gameplay. They showed a
Yeah, but
trailer.
you have a dragon companion. That's
Uh-huh.
cool.
and you can slice off a tail off another dragon to get scale armor.
Yeah, you absorb their armor
which is
or something.
awesome.
That's cool.
It
Yeah.
is.
I'm not knocking that because I want to do that.
I want to make my own character because if you can have earphones, I want to see what else you can get
Oh yeah.
in sort of a fantasy-esque world.
Going off of headphones, I know this is nothing to do with E3, but a
Yeah,
quick tangent
good.
for a second.
Okay, great.
Topical.
There is a company that's going through a Kickstarter at the moment that has headphones that look like cat ears. So it's like the ears are the speakers, and you can actually have them like headphones. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Anyway, back to E3.
No.
What else did they show Microsoft? Project Spark.
hmm?
Project Spark got showing again.
I missed all of this because I was at
Oh
work.
yeah.
Project Spark was more of a sort of, hey guys, we're still working on this.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good. Trust me.
Please understand.
It's Microsoft, dude.
It
It's
will take
American.
time.
But yeah, the big announcement for that was Conker from the Rare
The red title Conquers Bad Fur Day.
games. Yeah,
Is
He's
he
gonna
actually? I saw a John Tron video. That
he's gonna be in. He's gonna be in Project Spark because people are moaning that they never made Conker games. So now that you can make your own Conker game, sort of thing.
I don't
it's
think
kind of
that's
like a
really
big-
what people
No,
want.
it's kind of like a big fuck you to all the. I don't know. It's like a.
John Tron was pissed.
Was it?
I mean,
Yeah, it was
it's
like,
not
oh, Conker's
that
back,
bad.
except not really long.
It's not that bad because when people get these kind of tools, they make some really cool things. And then
Yeah.
even though this thing is
Or
going
they
into
just
beta,
stick to making giant penises.
that
They-
it's
they
got
showed-
into beta early this year, didn't it? Or
Yeah, I
was
played
late
it.
last
It's
year, wasn't it?
I played it for a bit. It's very limited at the moment.
apparently that people
Mm.
have made some pretty cool stuff. Apparently,
Yeah.
I haven't seen it because I don't have 8.1 or an Xbox One at the moment. So yeah,
Just 8 in general, I think. But yeah,
they specifically said it's 8.1.
but 8.1 wasn't out when they made this project. Yeah, it doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't stop them from saying only 8.1 can use this.
In a,
But how do I?
it's not a thing yet. Yeah, what else? What I
Crackdown.
like, yeah, correct.
Yeah.
What I like about the
So
Microsoft
good.
presser was because they had so many exclusives to
Yeah.
Xbox.
They really went like all out with it.
Yeah,
to
they
be fair.
really
Sunset
went because it was just game,
Yeah.
and there was no fucking awkward pauses as well. It was just game after game after game after game.
Like that awkward pause just then.
What exclusive? Well, Forza, Scalebound, Sunset Overdrive, Project
Halo.
Spark, Halo.
Crackdown 3.
Crackdown 3. Yeah,
Okay,
that's a fair point. They did have a lot of.
So fucking cool. There
Got
were
that
more
trailer.
in the
Dead
80s.
Rising thing, the DLC for it.
Dead
Capcom-
Rising 3
it-
Ultra Plus Alpha
Fucking
XD
extra edition.
Extra
It's like
Edition.
it's official. Capcom are parodying themselves.
That's literally the name. It was
It's
quite
ridiculous.
funny.
They know what they're doing.
They do. Yeah, I think Halo got the Master Chief Collection, which is cool.
And the Halo
Guardians.
5 beta when Master Chief Collection comes out.
Yeah, I mean that's cool, but like I've said, I don't know if I've said this on the podcast, but like Halo never was a big seller for me. I mean, I've played bits of 3.
Are you gonna get this? I'd like you to play it just to sort of.
I'd like you to get it just so we can play the multiplayer together.
I'll tell you what. It's
Halo
not,
4's multiplayer was great.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
I hate the Halo series. I've played
You just don't
Forza
care.
3,
Yeah.
ODST, Reach, 4.
I don't think
they
you're
were good
very.
games.
I don't think you're very
but-
into first person. Maybe.
No, I like first person, but it's just, meh. Halo. When I think Halo, I'm just like, okay, cool. It's not a system seller for me. I know it's like a killer app for loads of people, but I'm not one of those people.
I wouldn't say it's a system seller for me. I would say it's just
I think it is for me.
it's just sort of like it's something to sell the next gen to me at the moment,
Yeah.
which is the Crew. But in terms of
the Division, I know it's not exclusive, but they showed the Division. as well.
oh, so
Yeah.
good. But
It's
like
what I want Fallout 4 to be, and if not, I'm good with that.
yeah, that trailer was a tearjerker.
Oh my god, that was super
Okay.
sad.
Do you want to roll on
That was
to
the Ubisoft one,
now?
yeah.
Actually,
Was that the second one?
yeah. That
Is
was
there
Ubisoft.
anything else from Microsoft that we missed?
I mean, unless you
I'm
want to
gonna
talk about that Halo Arena mode, which looked kind of cool, even though
Yeah,
it's
I know
like-
it's just a cinematic, but
Cinematic.
it's so pretty.
Yeah.
Halo have fucking nailed their cinematics now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
I would say not quite as much as the Old Republic,
Or
but
Blizzard.
I
The
just
Old
want to touch
Republic
on what
was
the
great,
Halo
but
Chief
whatever.
Master Edition is, if you guys don't know already. Basically, it's Halos 1 to 4 with all the extra content
Are
unlocked.
you telling us this?
No,
Oh, I was going to say.
people who are listening, duh.
thank you, Lawrence. I'm aware.
All the content unlocked on the disc from the get go.
Not even. Yeah, it's so much more than that, though. It's
And then
all
you-
4 games.
Yeah,
You get the TV series that Steven Spielberg's working on. Spielberg.
yeah.
They showed at Evolve as well. The
Yes.
new maps and.
And the Cthulhu.
the Cthulhu.
Sorry, Leviathan.
Kraken.
Kraken. Whatever.
It's
Um,
it looks like Cthulhu.
yeah. The TV show, the Halo 5 beta, and the feature to create playlists from all 4 games. So if you wanted to do all the
Water Martians.
wa-
Wow, that
yeah,
was weird. I said that weird.
wow,
Wow.
warthog missions,
Uh-huh.
yeah, you could just create a playlist from all 4 games and just run through it all once.
Which is pretty cool. And I
It's really cool.
remember we saying like I want them to do the big load thing that Halo is known for, so you have no loading screens at all in the video game.
It's not that bad.
I know
It's
it's pretty substantial.
It's
yeah.
not like Portal 2 bad.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's a good thing. 'cause,
Yeah,
like,
it'd be nice to just run
like,
through the whole
if they
thing.
want to take about 15 minutes just to load that all up, I'll be totally cool with
Yeah,
that and just
that's
run
fine.
straight through it with
I remember
no
it
load
being
screens.
really bad in like Halo 3,
Yeah.
where you'd just be sitting in a lobby watching it load.
The only problem...
Come on.
Oh, Assassin's Creed as well. They showed that.
Yeah.
The only thing with that loading thing, Lawrence, did you ever play the first Crisis?
Again, I've only played the third one because I got
The
that with my
reason
graphics
why
card.
that was such a sort of benchmark test for computers wasn't because it was so good in graphics. It's because it loaded the whole open world map, so it would bog the fuck down on your PC. I'm pretty sure anyway. That's what I found. So there'd be no loading screens, but it doesn't matter if it runs shit, does it?
Fair enough.
I'd rather like a minute loading screen than not
Mm.
really being able to play it much. But yeah, I might be talking out my ass, but yeah.
Yeah. And then after that was the Ubisoft.
Ubisoft.
It's Ubisoft.
I know it's
Yeah.
Ubisoft. Press conference.
Americans say things weird.
And it was...
Fuck you, Americans.
Love you.
Love you really, guys. That
Fable Legends.
Job.
Fable
done.
Legends as well, which looks pretty cool.
I want to be the DM. I
I'll
want
be
to be the
stealing
DM in
all
that
the
game.
loot. And then Ubisoft came out. What was the first game they showed? Right out of the gate. Was it Far Cry?
I wanna say
No,
Just
yeah, I think it was Far Cry because I remember the dude with
Or
the
was it Just
deep
Dance?
voice.
Or was it the Go Away Alicia Tyler, please?
Aisha Tyler, she came out and did whatever. But like I think the first game was Far
And
Cry.
all the indie dev stuff that they showed.
Yeah,
which we'll circle back to because that was really interesting.
Sure,
Yeah.
Just Dance. I feel like it was Just Dance.
Now I think they front loaded it with Far Cry 4. Then they had the dude with the deep voice. Come on,
Blood on my fucking shoe.
I like that guy.
Yeah.
That guy was cool.
They showed
And then it was just
In the top 5 of E3 2014.
they showed that weird Connect workout thing.
Shape Up.
I like that.
I like
that.
that. That was actually the first time I said, I'm gonna get a fitness game.
Oh yeah, you know you guys were thinking about buying the Connectless one. You know it's only like 20 quid less.
Yeah, I'll get a Connect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
might as well now. Yeah.
Because I got mine with Titanfall for 360.
Maybe that's exactly what they want people to think.
Mm.
It's like,
That's
oh,
so-
it's only 20 quid less to get. Might as well get the Connect for
to be
£20.
honest, like, when we went to use it, the UI looked kind of bugged that you kind of really needed to connect.
Yeah, at the moment it'll get better, but yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Just make the three. What they should do for new consoles is just have the previous version, but just make it faster, and then gradually make.
Yeah, because the 360
Because then
UI was
people
good.
know what it is, and they
Yeah.
go from there.
Shape Up. They didn't show any Rayman. They showed Valiant Hearts,
Oh my god.
which was the trailer
What was
set
it?
in World War something.
World War One.
World War One with the dog.
You know when the Dead Island, the first Dead Island trailer came out, and
And
you were
I
like,
cried like a baby.
"What?
Little
No!"
fucking baby.
That-
Just a little girl.
This year was like fucking filled with that, with
Yeah.
the dog thing sitting on the grave, mourning his dead like companion.
We're all, though I cannot write these words,
and
I
the,
shall always remember your valiant heart.
and then Dishonored with the really freaking eerie and
Division.
Division. Sorry.
Oh
What
man,
did I say?
that was harrowing.
So
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And it's sort of like the time lapse of the fall of New York or whatever.
so
It's
creepy.
like, and you see all the boards being put up on the door
Yeah.
and all the food being eaten, and the person sinking in the bed as she dies of an infection or something. So
Yeah.
it's like, I'm getting goosebumps talking about
And
it,
then-
and
and
then
then
like,
The
and
kitchen.
then
No, please. Look.
and then it pans around to the kitchen, and it's just like a mirror in the big thing, and then it just goes.
Yeah, he shot himself. It's
Somebody got
implying that-
shot.
Yeah, because he's like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. And then it pans around to the window as it's going out of that thing, and then there's just big blood.
splash.
And then you see like footprints in the snow as he's like staggering to get out of the house or something. Then he falls down and someone's going to shoot him in the head. And then the vigilante's kill.
It's like, what up? And then the fire brigade rolls in like,
Oh
"Sup,
god,
what up?
that was
Burn
so
y'all
fucking
down."
cool.
Yeah.
Walking in the phone's like,
I know it's a cinematic trailer, but I really can't wait for that game.
Neither can
Yeah, it
I.
looks
Even with the
really
That's
gameplay
my
they showed.
Watch Dogs for this year.
So sad.
Yeah, and that's coming out this year.
No, it's not.
Oh, this early next year now.
I think it'll be 2015.
Okay.
It's not coming out this year.
Probably November 2015.
Still looked Hell Month. Oh
Hell Month,
dear,
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Hell Month this year is already bad as
Oh
enough.
god.
Yeah, and then Far Cry 4 looked really. The game. Have you seen the gameplay?
Yes, yes.
I haven't looked it up yet.
It looks so cool.
Although the cinematic was enough to make me want to buy it. to be honest.
There's one bit where he gets in a car and like he gets rammed off a mountain,
Hmm.
and he's like shit, and the thing's like falling down the
Cliff.
what's the mountain called?
Everest.
Everest, yeah. And like he jumps out of the thing, and he has like a
Wingsuit.
wingsuit,
Nice.
so it's just like and glides down the mountain. It's so
badass.
cool.
It looks really good.
And then just starts like gunning people down as he lands and stuff. Now, one thing for Sony they had, which I don't know if I like, is if you've got Far Cry 4 and you're playing it on a PS4, your friends
You don't have the
who
game.
don't have the game can just join the game
It's a cool idea. It's like
Through-
download play.
Yeah.
through
I was
their
gonna say,
through their service called Gaikai, which is kind of like on live,
The
where you
streaming
just
service.
stream
Okay.
the game from their servers.
Right.
Well, it's speculated that, but I don't know how I feel about that.
Do you remember Download Play for the Nintendo DS?
Where,
That made more sense
It's
because it was
exactly
more
the
like
same.
but like this is like a big AAA sort of
I mean, I remember hearing a
console.
stage demo and the guys talking about it. It was like, we want you to be able to get into the game, explore, have a good time with your buddy, and
Yeah.
then it's basically just like sales. You're doing the sales work for them, essentially, like kinda. It's like
Kind
I
of,
want
but
to
like
explore
that-
this world for myself,
Yeah,
but also like if you have a friend who's not got a lot of time,
yeah.
and whatever.
I guess that's good,
jump
but
in.
like it would kind of stop a few people from buying the game.
I have a feeling
Maybe.
they'd put like a cap on the time you could spend.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Perhaps, yeah, maybe like a couple of hours, like
Yeah.
2 hours.
But
Maybe.
you can weaponize elephants in that game.
Yeah, you can ride elephants.
Well, that's what I'm buying. Like 50 copies.
I kind of want to buy like pretty much everything I saw.
Yeah,
at
pretty
E3.
much. What else did Ubisoft sold this
What,
year?
what,
which
what was that game? Devil's Third? I don't want to buy that game.
That's
That game looks like
we'll get
ass.
that in the Nintendo section.
yeah, yeah.
Looks so
And then at the end of
bad.
the Ubisoft conference, we had mystery game, which was Rainbow Six.
Did we talk about
Siege.
Oh, yeah,
Assassin's
that's
Creed yet?
No, we didn't. Why did we? How did we skip?
It's
over
okay.
that?
It's Ubisoft.
Well, yeah, we'll get through. But like at the end of the Ubisoft, we saw excuse me, Rainbow Six Siege.
I like how they didn't reveal it till later.
Yeah.
I'm sure, apparently, I've never played a Rainbow Six game before.
Same.
But apparently you
They're
could do
pretty
the
fun.
whole planning stage thing before
Yeah,
matches before.
Yeah, that was.
And
on
I'm sure
forum.
like shitloads of people were like, "Oh, it's a new Rainbow Six" before I even
Yeah.
knew it. But
Because like Rainbow Six was notorious for like you planning out things, but it's like really elaborate
Yeah.
and whatever. But like this looks like really civilized. We could go up here, go this
Mm.
way, and you just jump in and go. But I like the gameplay that they showed of it. It
it's
looks
very
really
interesting.
cool.
It's sort of like a capture the flag thing, but the flag's alive.
It's a
and-
person, yeah.
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 Yeah, like shooting holes through walls. and-
Yeah.
I think the funny thing is like when they would play it, it goes, "Oh, Havoc's gone.
Shit, Havoc got me! Ah, god damn it!
Havoc got me. Where is he? Just get the hostage out of there."
In
And then they bring him up.
That
and
was a
Havoc's just-
great ending as well when
In-
all of his teammates
I was
die.
kind of,
You just go, oh shit!
I was actually feeling kind of
Black screen.
tense at that point. I was kind of like,
Yeah.
"Oh."
Did you guys ever play Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter?
No.
So I've only played.
So on the online, when someone died, their mic would shut off. So it'd be like they
Oh,
actually died.
interesting.
I wish they brought that back. That'd be really cool.
But
Especially for that, it'd be like,
you'd have to be.
"Hey,
using,
you still there? You covering us?" And it's just like silence.
Do-
They can hear you, so they're like shouting down their mic, like, "Yeah, I can hear you." But then I guess they would just chime into Steam, be like, "Yeah, I'm still here.
I guess.
I'm not actually dead." But I don't know. I quite like.
I mean, like
feature.
that would imply that you'd have to be using their voice comm service.
Yeah, which
and a
is
lot of. I know for us, we
a lot
usually
of
use
game
Skype
VoIP.
anyway.
Yeah, a lot of game VoIP suck balls.
Unless they like up it and it's like really crisp and whatever.
Yeah, which they probably wouldn't. But
Maybe,
yeah,
you never know. And then let's circle back to Assassin's Creed. Unity.
4-player co-op son.
Yeah, boy.
and no crappy multiplayer anymore.
Oh, is it taken out?
Yeah, it's
They
just
did
gone
get
now.
rid of it. I did
Yeah.
like the multiplayer.
I hate
I know
it.
they did.
Oh, right, yeah.
I kind of.
I never really. I played it like once in the tutorial for the new one, and it's not
Fair enough.
great.
But I like the way you get down buildings now.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it
looks
it's
really
not
good.
stupid.
Well, apparently you can do that. That
Ugh.
feature's still there. But like, if you want to, you can just climb down the
If
building.
it's
like a monkey.
water, it makes sense, but I just don't
Hay
want
bales,
to
man.
dive into hay bales anymore.
It's so stupid.
It's so.
I like the way. Apparently, the way they have it is like you have the right triggers, like high profile, low profile thing. You just hold that, and A is to ascend a building or scale or whatever, and then B
Wouldn't
is
it
to go down. Like
Oh, okay,
with the
yeah,
feathering
ascend.
stuff.
Yeah, I thought you said
Ascend,
descent. Yeah,
which is really cool.
yeah.
Um,
It looked really cool. He was just kind of like,
Looked so smooth as well.
yeah, on the floor. It's like,
I'm surprised they didn't show
Yee.
Comet actually. as
Show
well.
what?
I'm still confused as to what
Comet
is.
which is the last.
Oh, last gen
version.
one. Yeah. I don't think that's coming out for a time.
I thought it was coming out around the same time.
No, that would be bad.
I suppose.
Because people can only afford.
Yeah.
Like people that play
People
games
can only
a lot.
afford one game. And people that can buy two.
Just period.
In that whole
I
line.
mean, you bought Halo 3 and that was it.
That's it. It's your only game, and people can't play two games simultaneously. They need a gap. They need a
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, that looked really cool. I like the fact that they actually have proper stealth now. like crouching,
Oh.
covering
Oh,
corners.
they're getting rid of the fucking eavesdrop bullshit.
Oh,
Yes!
yes!
Rejoice.
Yeah, I'm talking about hearing them talk about how they're doing those missions now. So it's chase this guy. If you get too far away, it's fine. You'll either drop into like a search this guy out in the crowd mission, or you can go off and you'll get some information from another mission.
Finally.
And you get a letter.
I just hate that.
something and
You know when you're following people and like you literally like next to them, but you turn your head and it does the 20-second counter. I'm there. I'm not
Yeah.
looking at them. I know where I'm going. I can
Like,
see you.
my character could see him,
Yeah.
but because my screen isn't on him, I'm blind.
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah.
Like I can see your stupid yellow dot. I know where you are.
It's like having eyes in the back of your head, but to use them, you have to go blind.
Yeah, I like the fact like they're varying the ways you get information now
Yeah.
and those type of missions because
That-
I was so bored of
That's what was good about 4 when they did rate this memory
Yeah.
or something.
Yes.
Because they learned
Yes.
from all those feedbacks.
That's what they're saying.
Because
Yeah.
probably they got 0 for all the eavesdrop bullshit,
Yeah.
and like 10 or whatever, 5
5
for
times,
the good stuff.
Yeah, that's what the guys were saying. Like, we actually used that feature.
Speaking of,
That's a
I've been
great
playing
idea.
a ton of Assassin's Creed 4 at the moment.
Mm.
I was like on 20% because I was just doing the missions. I spent like 3 days just exploring the map. I'm now on like 47%. I
Do you
haven't done any missions.
Do you like the ship now?
Yeah, it's alright. Yeah.
When
I
you-
still fast travel when I.
It's my when you upgrade it, you feel so proud. It's like,
Yeah, I've pretty much
She's
fully
my
upgraded.
baby.
baby,
I've been hunting loads of whales.
here she blows, Captain.
Oh, shit, Peter's gonna flag this video.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, I think that's the combat looks kind of similar. Apparently, it's more of a parry system now
Mm.
rather than a straight up counter and like glack down everybody.
I like that
They got rid
trailer.
of the gun now. It's a crossbow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really like the guns.
It's too
I like the guns, but it's not
It's
very
not.
assassin
Yeah,
like.
it's not assassin.
loud.
For the pirates, it makes sense because when you're on deck and you're like,
Yeah.
That is a really cool.
that's really cool.
I
but
don't mind the poison dart thing either. Like the one
I
headed
missed
to.
the
I
one-
love
like
that. That's
yeah,
hilarious.
I
They
missed the
go
one
crazy.
that kills them. Yeah, I missed the one that kills them because that's very useful.
It's funny as well just to watch. If you do like a random and just watch them like, if you do that,
Hey,
mix that
dude,
with
are
coins.
you okay?
If you put poison somebody and throw coins,
Like,
come
oh,
on, Nick, go! Oh!
Yeah, and then the people just like, oh my god,
still
as
something-
they realise.
Some people also going money
Yeah.
getting taken out.
Also, the Paris map is supposed to be the size of the Caribbean.
Nassau,
Yeah, every landmass in the
Oh.
Caribbean, but together.
nice,
Obviously,
That's
because it's
beautiful.
Paris.
yeah, that's
And,
awesome.
No
a,
Eiffel
bit,
Tower,
and a
though.
bit bigger. And you can go in most of the buildings, apparently.
That's
Yeah,
sweet.
they showed you can go in buildings and stuff, which is cool.
Because you could go in a few in Assassin's Creed 4, but not as many.
Yeah, it's not really.
there.
Yeah, it wasn't necessarily going in. Some of it was just.
And it was
transition
the house was just completely bare. It was just
Mm.
like a cabin
thing. Yeah.
when it was supposed to be a mansion. But yeah,
But then we had.
I love French architecture.
Yeah.
I'm so stoked to just run around Paris.
And then we had after that we had EA,
Um,
which is sports.
so they started
and
off.
then the stuff you care about.
No, so they started off with Battlefield, which we missed.
Battlefront.
Which we missed, which is kind of annoying that we
Yeah.
missed.
We still
but we
saw
watched it
and
anyway, and it was
Oh
It's
yeah.
cool.
I mean, it's totally not gonna look like that when it's done, but
yeah.
said in-game.
in engine.
early-
footage.
yeah, it could have been
It's
pre-rendered
in
apparently.
engine,
Yeah.
so it's probably gonna be pre-rendered. Dude.
Still, it's a nice engine.
They also showed Battlefield Hardline, which
Just call it Hardline.
Yeah, please.
If
I
if
don't
it
like-
doesn't, because Battlefield. If I hear Battlefield and I think, oh, warfare, like wars.
Yeah. War
If you want to
simulator.
have it like cops versus robbers, fine. Just call it Hardline though.
yeah, I agree.
That was my qualm with it.
Chris said that was his qualm with it.
Uh,
My qualm.
he says as he goes off mic. And then we had some Mirror's Edge stuff.
Yeah.
You guys both spooged yourselves.
Oh my
Did
God.
you
And
not?
I was just sort of like, oh, that was great.
I love that game so much. That is like one of my favorite games of all time.
Really? What rank are we talking here?
Ooh, it's top 10, maybe top 5.
One of my friends at uni said the exact same thing that we did. If they just repackaged the first game, changed the story a bit, and like high-resed it, that'd be fine.
I'd be totally okay.
That'd be fine. That'd be good.
I don't care if like they go, we're gonna add you like this Faith has super. No, you just leave it as exactly as it was. don't add in microtransactions, EA, because we know what you like. Don't mess it up.
$5 a jump.
Don't mess up with like microtransactions,
Guns nodding.
ridiculous DLC. I really don't care about the guns.
Did they take out guns?
No, I don't think so.
Because like
That would be cool.
from
though.
what I
I'd
saw, like
much prefer.
there's like that pole on the corner. She just swung around that pole while she was
Yeah,
like,
that's
carried on
pretty
a wall run, and she was
Faith swinging around a pole sounds like my kind of game.
no.
I know, I have faith.
Yeah, I like the fact that they, from what I saw anyway, looked like it's still keeping that red and white theme.
Oh yeah, they'll always keep that.
I
It's
don't-
so stylized that they
I
can't
don't want
really
them to
kick
like
that.
add like color to that world. As long as just wed, right, and
You said it again.
I know. Shut
Wed,
up.
You
Right.
corrected yourself and then
And
you went red.
brew.
As long as it's
Brew
red
red
and white,
and the red red.
I'll be totally fine with that.
Yeah, it did look really good.
Yes,
It's come out in 2016, right?
I'm pretty sure about that.
Then all the sports stuff that everyone cares about because. Actually, no, that looked so terrible.
FIFA 15, the greatest drama of our time.
Football is life. Football
Football
is
is love. Football is life.
Someone on IGN made the same joke I did while we were watching it. It's Breaking Bad is nothing.
Oh,
compared
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
FIFA
No, that was
2015.
Boogie.
Yeah,
Boogie.
Oh, that guy. Right,
Yeah.
right, right.
yeah. Let's see. I think that was all that was I really cared about from EA.
I feel like there was more.
There probably was, but we're forgetting it.
Yeah.
There was something before and after Hardline. I feel.
Nah. Then Sony happened.
At like
I have
3
not
in the
watched
morning.
the second one.
Yeah, it's because it was at like
Recount it for me, Lawrence. Regale me a tale.
Some indie stuff. No Man's
Oh.
Sky.
the golf game that you can play in Battlefield maps.
That actually looked pretty funny.
PGA.
to be fair.
PGA. Yeah, it looks funny.
The Witcher
yeah.
as well.
Oh yeah. Witcher, Mass Effect.
Oh, that
Dragon
was
Quest.
it. Mass Effect.
Mass Effect teaser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still stoked.
Yeah.
Don't fuck it up, EA, again.
Yeah.
Well, not fuck it up, but the ending wasn't fantastic. You can do better.
Yeah. And then Sony was like, we have a white PS4 now.
Love
PS
it.
Vita
yeah, because of
TV.
Destiny.
Some Vita stuff. Little Big Planet 3.
PSTV that isn't coming to Europe
is
for
now.
what is it?
Yeah.
When?
I don't know, but I know it's coming to Europe.
Because I kind of want that just for Vita stuff because I don't want to buy a Vita.
Little Big Planet. The Order, which looks kind of cool.
I haven't seen anything for that.
It
I
looks,
know there's been a bit of stuff out, but
Apparently, people aren't liking it as much now because it's literally just like a sequence game. So like it'll be like a whole cinematic, and it'll be like press triangle to drink a drink, press A
Oh.
to shoot, or
I
whatever
don't
the
know.
equivalent to A is on PlayStation.
but some
X.
indie
X.
stuff. A lot of stuff that's already out on PC.
The Last of Us
Last of Us remastered.
remastered. That looks pretty.
Yeah.
nobody saw that coming.
Like I said,
Well,
No
they
Man's
announced
Sky.
it before.
No Man's
yeah.
Sky, the developers who had a flood, and that's looking pretty sweet still.
Yeah, I had a semi argument. Did you see it?
Oh yeah.
This guy was like, it's just coming to PS4. I was like, it says a windowed release for PS4,
Yeah.
and I was like, because I know it's gonna come to Xbox One
Yeah.
and PC. Yeah, it's bound to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was all like, "Oh, no game for you." Fuck off.
Really.
Yeah, it's
And what else?
douche
What
about
else?
because I'm pretty sure because they showed it last year. I don't know if it was at E3, but they definitely
I'm
showed it
pretty
last
sure
year
it was.
because we watched something on it
Yeah.
and and it came up and I was like, "Oh, No Man's Sky." I remember that.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing it and being like, "Well, that's kind of a weird art style."
Yeah, and it's a studio in England somewhere that got flooded during Christmas,
Yeah.
and
That's
I
sad.
know that there was a rumor that Xbox was going to make a partnership with them, so they would get a windowed release if they funded the new
Development.
studio or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
So I don't know what happened with that, but it is so going to be on Xbox One and PC.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looked really cool.
Then Uncharted 4. As you can tell, we're not really into Sony stuff.
No.
I mean, I was a Sony kid growing up, but like they haven't showed me anything
Yeah.
recently which wants me to
PS2
get
is
back
like
on
my
board.
favorite console, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's mostly-
Little Big Planet 3,
Yeah, I
which
mentioned
no, I don't
yeah, a
care.
lot of stuff like I'm not necessarily into.
People flipping shits about Little Big Planet 3, and it's
It was a classic.
I
It was a
don't know.
hit.
It's
people
alright.
really go for it.
yeah.
It was a hit, but
I'm not like massive on.
I think that was all
Mortal
of
Kombat
Mortal Kombat X.
Oh my god, I love the look of that game.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
It's so cool as well. Like, did you guys see like Ed Boon talking about it?
Yeah.
In that interview.
I did.
Yeah.
I think I watched
the
it.
yeah.
Oh yes, yeah.
And he's saying like that basically each character has 3 modes, and
Yeah.
they all handle differently.
Yeah,
it's
so like,
Oh, they fought in the Cove, spelled incorrectly.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, spelled with a C.
Yeah, they did it so like traditionally Scorpion and
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero are sort of like
They're
they're the main sort of opposites. So
Yeah.
like one would be always better than the other. But now they have
they're
sort of
supposed
like
to be like
a counteract.
on equal terms, but now there's a version of Scorpion that's 10 times better than a version of Sub-Zero, and a version of Sub-Zero that's 10 times better.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
it's
rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is really cool. I like that.
And one thing he said that really got me intrigued was that there's going to be children of old Mortal Kombat characters.
yeah, like Cassie
Cage. Who's the daughter
well,
of Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade.
Yep.
That's cool. Dead Island 2, which I
that
don't think
trailer was funny.
that was funny, but it was gross.
I like the way
So
it started
gross.
out. It's like this dude on a run. Had no idea what it was.
It's like really douchebag,
Like,
slick
Is that
and
hair.
douchey.
hey?
Yeah,
and
pretty.
He's like,
have you seen it?
everyone's
Yeah.
getting
Yeah.
attacked by zombies, and then he slowly turns into a zombie. I'm like,
Yeah.
well,
It's
And
just
then
the
they,
bit
like,
when he's
smash his head off. And
Yeah.
he goes, oh, sick! Takes his shoes.
Dead Island 2.
And then
Yeah.
Nolan North's in the back saying, dude, come on, we gotta go.
Do you remember the first Dead Island trailer?
Yeah.
It's like the complete
Yeah.
opposite.
Who owns Dead Island now? Is it Ubisoft that owns them?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
I think
probably
so.
why.
I don't know. But the bit where his arm rots off and you see all the muscle in his arms, like,
Mm.
Yeah, it was gross.
get off my screen.
And then Nintendo had the Nintendo Direct.
I didn't watch it.
Nintendo,
Was pretty
good
sick.
job.
I think they had one of the best conferences this year.
Yeah. They had so many new games that aren't Mario only.
Yeah.
Like, what was it? Captain Toad Treasure Hunter or something? That looks really fun.
Yeah, I really want that.
I like the,
What?
I like the trailer that they had for Smash Bros. Where it's Owada and Reggie fighting each other.
Yeah.
It like
What I really loved was the robot chicken thing that they had.
That was really funny.
It was like Mario on stage. Reggie was like, "This year it's not gonna all be about Mario." Just dead silence, and
This
then like
dude in the front.
he's like, "Yeah," and then it cuts to like the green room, and Mario's like, "What the fuck?" And then
Yeah.
Link's all like, "Oh, it's all gonna be about me now."
Yeah,
It's pretty funny.
I like the approach they took with it. It's like they're not afraid to laugh at themselves, which I think everyone needs to take a leaf out of that book.
I think Nintendo do a lot more than everyone else because they've
And
been
everyone
very
doesn't-
sort of like Japanese business type sort
yeah.
of.
Yeah.
Japanese people are very resistant to.
Yeah.
Change.
Do you know what they said about Twitch?
No.
They said they're not going to put it on the Wii U because it's not fun.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't know you dictate what's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nintendo, didn't know you're the fun police now.
Yeah, but like they showed Amiibo, which is
That's sort of like Skylanders, right?
Skylanders, pretty much.
I was
They're called-
more intrigued by Splatoon. That
Yeah,
looks
that
like
was a surprise.
that
to
looks
me.
like a cool, fresh take on a kind of shooter game.
I like
Uh,
that.
Yeah,
the
it's
ink
squiddy
thing.
one.
Yeah,
more
yeah.
about like capturing more of the map in
Yeah,
your
yeah,
color than it is killing. You can't
It's,
kill your
it's a
opponent.
non-shooter shooter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really cool. I like the idea of
you
it.
can kill your opponents, but that's not how you
It's
score
a
points.
secondary thing. And
You
I
know,
like that.
back to that Amiibo thing. You know, with Skylanders, you just put the thing on the thing
Yeah.
and it comes up on the screen.
Mm.
With this, like, you have the little character, but you put it on the is it the
Gamepad?
gamepad? And you can like level depending on what game it is. When you level up your character, the information goes onto the character.
Oh, cool.
So like you can take your character and go to your friend's house or whatever and plop it down, and it'll have all your
Stats and stuff.
yeah. It's kind of like an NFC save card.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
it's a pretty
That
cool
kind of-
feature.
Before
I don't like that it's an annoying little thing that you have to get. If it was literally just like a card or something.
It's
It's
for
for
kids,
kids,
though.
though.
Isn't
I
it?
know, yeah, but
It's trying to capture on the whole Disney Infinity.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
you probably will as well.
oh, that was another thing. Disney Infinity for PS4.
Yeah.
They're announcing
Marvel
the Marvel
superhero,
superheroes,
Yeah.
but they
I
get
saw-
exclusive Hulk.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, the whole of the Avengers thought it was.
No, it's just Hulk.
Hulk's biggest fan is like a hardcore Xbox fan. He's like, Far.
One tier.
Yeah, and what else did they show from Nintendo?
That fucking Smash Brothers trailer for the Mii's.
Yeah.
It's like Reggie versus.
That was at the very start, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. Like they me characters. Okay, cool.
Eh.
That's a good idea.
Fucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure memes everywhere.
Yeah.
Muda, muda, muda.
Yeah. That's pretty much
Genius.
what I thought.
I like
then-
the idea of the Mii's though, because it's like 3 different
Yeah.
characters that you get.
Yeah. Apparently, like.
But you
even,
can mix
like,
up the
characters.
sets, so
Hmm.
you don't just have 3. You have like.
Apparently, you can change like characters' B moves and stuff. Anyway.
That's cool. Yeah.
So like Mario's Fireball, you can make it a super fast one, or you can make it like a fire bomb eventually.
They
pretty
showed what was the name?
Yeah.
Palutena from Kid
Yeah.
Icarus.
Okay, cool.
Don't care, but that trailer was fucking
I
awesome.
want a Smash Brothers anime movie
There's a
right,
whole-
right now.
There's a whole like thing about her butt in that trailer now on the internet.
Oh, great!
It's like,
Thank you,
"Da-da."
internet.
Yeah.
Then Pac-Man as well.
Pac-Man hungers for battle. Love
When you
that
text me about
That's-
it, I was like, I don't care, and then I really thought about it. Yeah, he's pretty sort of iconic for
Yeah,
gaming.
it's a big deal.
Yeah, it's
I
a
like
big
it-
Pretty
deal.
much the only person they need is Simon Belmont to represent Capcom. They've got everyone.
Oh my goodness, can you imagine?
Is he
So-
not?
No, he's not in it.
Ever.
No.
He's never been in it.
Because it only
Capcom
He'd
recently,
have
be
his
like
way.
the most ideal character
only
anyway. It's like a 2D
recently
side
have
scroller.
Nintendo's made Smash Brothers like this kind of collaborative game almost. Because
Yeah.
you've got Sonic, Snake.
I'm not sure Snake's gonna be in
I
it.
don't know if Snake's in it, but like I'm saying, that
Mega Man.
they're drawing characters. Well,
Because then
Mega
they
Man's
would
in there
have
for Capcom.
Konami.
Yeah.
Mega Man's in there for Capcom.
Yeah.
But like they're drawing all these characters together, and if it becomes a place where it's just gonna be like these icons of video gaming
Yeah.
fighting in this arena,
Ooh.
would be really cool.
Yeah.
They showed the new. First of all, the Hyrule Warriors, which looks pretty cool.
Yoy. Looks so cool.
And then even
It takes a lot for me to get interested in Dynasty Warriors.
yeah,
Legend of Zelda is a step in the right direction, but Gundams and giant robots fighting, I'm buying that game.
Yeah, that's on PS3.
We played that
Um,
I played it at
yeah,
London
I-
MECM.
me
That
and you did.
was
great.
that a?
That was Dynasty
Was
Warriors,
it?
but with
Yeah.
a Gundam skin.
Okay.
Yeah, the reason they made Hyrule Warriors is that they want to get the Zelda fans interested in Dynasty Warriors and the Dynasty Warriors fans interested in Zelda if they're not already.
Okay, fair enough.
Um,
But yeah, even better than that, the new Legend of
oh
Zelda
my
looks
goodness,
so
it looks so
good.
pretty.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like the way the guy just goes. I was like,
Oh.
oh,
Well.
my.
Someone's been busy.
Yeah,
Yeah, and the guy was just like, this is how it's going to be. This is what you'll be going through.
it's so
And then they.
See those mountains in the distance?
you can
You
go to
can
them.
climb that. You want to? Who cares? Who cares?
And
Who cares?
And it's like it wasn't. I thought it was just like a standing thing, and then it just literally runs into a trailer of Link fighting a boss with
Yeah.
a pretty boss-ass looking arrow.
Love the art design.
People think it might not be Link.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that.
Yeah, because
Really?
of the blue tunic or whatever.
And-
Which I thought he
and the
wore underneath
ponytail.
it anyway. Yeah, and the
Yeah.
ponytail. People think it might be a girl as well.
Yeah. I saw so many trolls.
Maybe
on a
it's actually
trailer.
maybe it's actually the Legend of Zelda.
I saw so
Quite
many
literally.
trolls on a YouTube video saying, "What's the problem? You've always played as Zelda." And it's like, "No, you don't play as Zelda." And it's like, "But it's called The Legend of Zelda." And it's like, "Fuck you."
It'd
Maybe
be cool if it's called
Legend of Link.
the Legend Zelda,
The Legend.
like they cut out of. So you
Although
play
they
as
had-
Zelda.
They had 2
Zelda's
games for
Legend?
the Philips
Yeah.
CDI where you played as Zelda and
Excuse me, Zelda.
Sumimasen, Zelda
Hime.
They before E3 they announced that they're gonna bring the N64 controller to the Wii U.
No, not
Okay.
N64.
Sorry, GameCube. Yeah,
oh yeah, I saw that.
yeah.
They're doing that
So that's
as well.
pretty cool for
Yeah, people
Smash
like
Brothers.
it for Smash Bros.
Mhm.
Although to be honest, I'm not massively opposed to using the Wiimote.
I'm not too fussed on that.
I
I
guess
want to know what the gamepad's like for it. That might be a bit
For the-
cumbersome.
Yeah, it'd be too large. I feel.
Yeah, I mean Nintendo is kind of doing okay with bringing out their own
Oh.
stuff that are not just Mario and their staples.
did-
I mean, I know you weren't that sold on Devil's Third,
Hmm.
but I liked that it's something
It's
outside
something
outside
new.
way outside their comfort zone,
yeah, definitely.
and it's pretty much kind of first party. And people are saying, "Oh, Wii U's dead. Zelda is dead." One, when Mario Kart came out in the UK, it went up by 666%. The sales of the Wii U.
One, how? And two, that's massive.
Okay, so the way it works is 100% of their sales. So say they sold 100 copies, and it went up by 666%. Or did it go up to 60?
No, they sold 66% of their consoles were sold. Yeah. Because of
The Wii U got a 666% increase of sales.
So say they sold 100 copies, they would then be selling 766 copies.
Yeah.
That's how they have a 666%
Right,
increase.
okay, so it's a dumb way of saying it, but yeah, that's
But still,
good.
Nintendo is no way dead.
No,
Nostalgia
not
is
at
their
all.
hype.
Yeah.
It's their only thing, I think. But like,
I don't know. With the new stuff they showed at E3, I think they've
Yeah,
got...
and I think
Yeah.
if they keep going this way with
Yeah.
future, not even
the new
the
Zelda
E3s,
makes me want to play Zelda.
I mean, if they keep going that way with future projects and stuff, and they keep having these games which no one expects them
Yeah.
to do, and are just really cool takes on existing franchises and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
more power to them. Because
Did you see who got confirmed for a Mega Evolution?
all the stuff.
Sableye.
oh,
You not seen it?
oh,
Get up a Sableye.
Mega
Mega
Sableye.
Sableye.
Mega Sableye.
Dude.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
Looks pretty cool.
Yeah, and then they showed some really bad games as well. Oh, that's pretty cool.
With the
Is that
giant
it?
gem. It's got a giant gem.
That's it, yeah.
On the head, yeah.
Like red, Mohican like thing. It's got blue gems.
No? I don't.
But anyway, there's a Mega Sableye. Looks. Oh, that's what it is. Because it's in Korokoro.
Oh, maybe that is it. But it's in game. It's got a giant gem.
Cool.
Yeah, they showed some really kind of
More
meh
that
games because they tried to make sort of a shooter game, and I watched an interview and he was like really passionate about it, and then they showed gameplay and I was like, ooh.
That was that Devil's
Ooh.
Third? Oh.
It might. Is it like a third-person shooter?
Yeah.
Third-person,
And
yeah,
then
the
when
guy-
he
And then when
zooms in, it goes. I was like, oh
Doesn't
god,
that-
that looks awful.
Doesn't that one? Can't speak. Doesn't that one? Fuck it. It makes me want to barf.
Yeah, it looked bad.
Yeah.
Just make it a first person, or have it like Gears of War, where it zooms in a bit.
Yeah. But it looked really bad.
I don't think it can. I don't think it knows what kind of game it wants to be.
No.
Part of it made me think it wants to be a free running game. Part of it made me think it wants to be a beat 'em up game. Part of it made me think it wants to be a shooter game.
Yeah.
There, I said it.
Yeah. Wii U shouldn't do realistic games. They should do really arty kind of
Yeah.
Cartoony games.
yeah.
Stick to
Cel-shaded
that.
games.
Yeah. I'm glad you're getting out of your comfort zone, but know your
Yeah, boundaries.
boundaries. That's it.
Yeah.
And then
Just,
what about things that we saw outside of conferences? I know you wanted to talk about
Oh.
Steam.
Oh yeah.
Codename Steam.
yeah. But
if-
like,
if anyone-
It's an acronym.
If anyone has listened to like all of these podcasts, you are familiar with mine and Lawrence's love of Fire Emblem Awakening. And
I
Chris
like
as
it,
well.
just not like.
It's so fucking good. It's such a good game. And it's made by these guys called Intelligent Systems,
Mm-hmm.
who also made the Advanced War series, which is like a modern kind of.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is it any good?
It's pretty good.
Is it on the 3DS?
It's on old DS.
Old
Um,
DS and some on the GBA
And
as well.
Nintendo announced that Intelligent Systems are making a new game called codename Steam, which is a steampunk style game.
Yeah.
Again, if you've listened at all to the podcasts,
We like
You know,
steampunk as
I
well.
love steampunk. These two things. It's a similar kind of thing to when Injustice came out, and my love of Mortal Kombat was mixed with my love of DC superheroes.
Yeah.
Now it's a mix of Fire Emblem, which is fucking awesome, and steampunk, which is fucking awesome.
Together to make ultra awesome.
Essentially, yes. Nothing massive was revealed about it, but
Mm.
it's just an exciting idea.
I'm trying to think of something else. Something I saw
It's
outside
not
of.
game related, but have you seen the Razer fitness band that they're
No.
bringing out? It looks pretty cool.
Not E3, Chris. This is the E3 podcast.
Hey, was that E3?
Says the guy that fucking stopped to talk about this Kickstarter campaign that I've already forgotten.
Yeah.
Cat ear.
Headphones,
Yeah.
fucking Neko,
Lego.
fucking weeaboo.
Nyan. Anyway, one game I saw that was not inside.
Mhm.
Go on, Chris. Tell us your
No,
story
fuck
about
it.
the fitness band.
Go on, Chris. Just go.
It looks cool and I want it.
Okay, well, moving straight along.
I saw a game outside of the conference. It's called Lichtenstein Battle Mage, where it's pretty much this guy likes mages so much, so he just wanted to make a game where you are just this ridiculously OP mage.
Okay.
Just
Well,
going through in like a Skyrim-esque world, just wrecking, just
Okay.
straight up wrecking. And I was like, okay, so like you got the two casting hands like you have in Skyrim, right?
Yeah.
And this guy like does like an ice thing, then levitates a dude, brings him down, smashes him into pieces, and then it summons like a whirlwind firestorm thing.
Firestorm,
Yeah,
the nuclear man.
all kinds of things.
Have you seen it?
Yeah. It looked really cool.
Yeah.
It's the
So that's another thing I saw outside of
Oh, yeah, that's fitness band.
outside of the conference, which I like. Okay, yeah, it looks pretty ridiculous and kind of fun. So why not?
Borderlands, the pre-sequel.
We didn't talk about
They showed some stuff.
It looks cool. It's just
bam, bam,
you know.
bam, 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 bam,
That was before
bam,
E3.
bam, bam.
I didn't really watch the whole gameplay because I was like, it's Borderlands.
Yeah.
It's Borderlands 2.
I don't know. I watched it to get a glimpse of some of the skills. And some of Wilhelm's skills look
We
fucking cool
we knew
as
you.
shit.
Do you want Wilhelm now?
Yeah, to be honest, I started off thinking, oh, it's Wilhelm. He's like the soldier. He's like Axton or Roland, which he is, I guess. But I was more intrigued by Athena, the Amazon,
Yeah, she's really cool.
and her shield that throws
Yeah, I
like
really
Schmatt
like
and a
the
Schmerica.
shield.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool idea. I want to play.
But now that I know that you both want that character, yeah.
Do you want it as well?
Yeah.
What was
It's-
the
I
other one that you
text-
wanted?
I texted
Or
Lawrence
Nisha.
about this whole weird thing about you two constantly wanting the same character.
Yeah.
Yes, that or Nisha, which we have yet to see. I'm not playing Cat Trap. No.
Cat-
Claptrap.
Claptrap.
Yeah.
The frag trap.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll see. I'll
Matt.
see.
My battery's at 69% right now.
Oh my.
Yeah. I think. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it from this year's E3. I mean, there was some good stuffs. Best press conference of E3. Go, Matt.
Microsoft.
Chris, go.
Microsoft.
Fair enough. I would either say Ubisoft or Nintendo.
I liked the
Really?
stuff they showed,
Oh, well, yeah, I guess. That.
but the whole rap was not good.
I voted on what was shown and what I enjoyed.
I would. Well,
No, I did
yeah,
it both.
because that's just best games in show.
Yeah.
But if you want to rank a
Presser.
press
Presses. Yeah.
you need to rank it on the whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, okay,
Microsoft
I'd say
was the
Nintendo
best.
then, because I like how it was
But they showed some
pre-recorded during the actual press conference.
Mhm.
I
I didn't see the actual press conferences.
I enjoyed the
Most
press
of
conference.
seemed to
It
be
was
Nintendo
funny.
degree.
You'll
had
probably see it
some-
on your
Oh,
DS.
one thing we didn't talk about, I don't know if you guys have watched any of it yet, but the Smash tournament that they did.
Yeah,
That was
fucking
Invitational.
awesome.
I still need to watch that.
That was another thing. Did
I
you see it
only-
on the DS, the gameplay?
Yes,
That's
Smash
fucking
Run.
cool.
Yeah,
Yes.
it looked good.
The final that they did was so
Tense.
so good. It was Kirby, who I play, against Zero Suit Samus. Battlefield, no items, obviously. And
Is that their newfound destination now? Is it?
Battlefield was in Brawl as well. It was probably in Melee as
Which
well.
one was that?
It's like the classic one. The one that's not Final Destination, that's got like two platforms there.
Oh, okay.
It's like the one that the trailers are set.
Yep.
And yeah, so it got down to the point where they were both at no stocks left, so the next KO would finish it. And it really pissed me off because like Kirby had less percent than Zero Suit, and Zero Suit was just double jumping in the sky, so Kirby couldn't get at her. And then the timer ran out, and it went to sudden death.
Sudden death.
And because Samus has got a better ranged move than Kirby, basically Samus won, and it felt kind of cheap, and I got really angry. But I may have thrown my computer on the floor.
Did you?
I got really angry at it in the moment, but
I need to watch the
that's because
Invitational.
it's really good.
Yeah.
And then Reggie came out, and he was asking one of the people, the guy that came second, asked if he could play a quick match against Reggie, and he was like, "No, I play all the Nintendo games, but I suck at Smash," which was really funny. But yeah,
fair enough.
that's about it.
Yeah, that's E3 this year in a nutshell.
Game of show.
Game of show. Splatoon.
Really?
What?
I don't
What's
know.
that?
Not Scalebound.
Oh,
I mean,
Split it.
yes, Scalebound.
The
Oh, really?
Yeah, don't get me wrong.
It kind of looks like an arcade title.
I
that's
love
my
the
only-
way Scalebound looked, and yeah, like I said, that's the reason I'm getting an Xbox One. But yeah, Splatoon was so different, like a different take on what is already so familiar.
Yeah.
And I like the way the art style was, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's interesting. I mean, yeah.
I have to really quickly think of what mine is now. Chris, go.
Pose the question. The Division, I think. Yeah, probably. Either that or. I don't want to say Halo 5 because I've seen nothing. I don't want to say Mirror's Edge because I've seen nothing, and I don't want to say Battlefield because I've seen nothing. But
You
they
keep saying
all
Battlefield
looked-
instead of Battlefront.
God damn it, yeah, sorry. But they all looked really good, and I really like the look of all of them so far. But yeah, probably the Division.
Okay, Matt.
I would say Smash Brothers. I just really liked the marketing that they did throughout all of E3.
Fair enough. Best marketing.
Yeah, Smash Brothers.
Mine's Sunset Overdrive because I like the whole satire.
That one
thing.
trailer was really
I love satire.
Actually,
but then
no,
they
Far
did it
Cry
well.
4. That one cinematic was enough to make me want to play that entire
Pretty
game.
sweet. It was pretty sweet. Chris,
For the one
marketing?
line.
fucking shows. Troy Baker, man.
Again, I kind of like the Halo one where it showed the Halo 2, but then it cut to the Guardian,
Which was interesting. I like that.
watching him throughout pretty much his whole life.
I did think that was an
which is
interesting
pretty
twist. I was like, oh, so this guy has been like following Master Chief.
cool. Yeah,
pretty
I
much.
quite liked that
Pretty
twist.
cool. Fair enough. So
Hey, Chief. I'm your biggest fan.
yeah, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
that was
Tomb Raider.
E3.
That was another thing.
The trailer was really cool.
Trailer was really cool. That was
Goodbye, everybody.
E3 in a nutshell.
Say happy first birthday to us.
Kind
of.
Thank you guys for listening, and we will see you on the next episode of the Yellowface Podcast.
I can go deeper than you can.
Yes, you can. Damn you and your ridiculously deep voice.
Bye.
Christopher Lee.